ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ರವೀಂದ್ರ ಭಟ್ರವರೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಶಿವರಾಜ್ ಪಾಟೀಲ್ರವರೇ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ಗೌಡ್ರೆ, ಗೌರವಾನ್ವಿತ ನ್ಯಾಯಮೂರ್ತಿ ನಾಗಮೋಹನ್ ದಾಸ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೇರಿದಂತಹ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ನನ್ನ ವಕೀಲ ವೃತ್ತಿಯ ಇದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಗಳೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ನಾನೀಗ ಏನು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನಾನಿದು ಬೀಳ್ಕೊಡುವ ಸಮಾರಂಭ ಅಂತ ಮಾತಾಡೋದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತಯಾರಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ಯಾಕೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನು ರೀ ನೀವು ಇನ್ನೂ 90 ವರ್ಷ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇನ್ನೂ ಯಾಕೆ ಹೀಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ, ನಾನೀಗ ಇಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಇನ್ನು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ನಾಳೆ ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಒಬ್ಬ ಕಕ್ಷೆಗಾರ ಕೇಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ, ನಮ್ಮ ತಲೆ ಕೆಟ್ಟೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನಾನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಈಗ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾರ ಮುಂದೆ ಕೂಡ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ವಕೀಲರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ ವಕೀಲರೇ, ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಾಯರ್ಸ್. Incidentally also we are gentlemen, some of us. And incidentally also we do some social work. I really should commend, I was very much impressed with the presentation today made by Justice Shivaraj Patil. I am very grateful to him. His speech was really remarkable. I have known Shivaraj Patil as a lawyer, as a judge of the High Court, and also as a judge of the Supreme Court. He was, I would say, he was a perfect gentleman. As a gentleman, he has not forgotten the workmen. His two, I think he is also a party. That is, ಅದು ಹೆಸರು ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ರಿ ನಮಗೆ, ಅದೊಂದು ಹುಚ್ಚೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇದು ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದರೆ he along with our his colleague Justice Santosh Hegde has delivered two very important judgments. I must say those judgments are remarkable, and those judgments have really, today the employers are not able to get over those judgments. The 5-judge judgment of Justice Shivaraj Patil on, that is what you call the
additional evidence,
not additional evidence, this one, that is closure of an undertaking, section 25O of the Industrial Disputes Act. It was challenged and that judgment was upheld, act was upheld. Today the employers are not in a position to close an undertaking without the express permission of the state government. That is that is he is a party. I am really happy to sit by his side. The other judgment is, what is it called? I am sorry because adi names ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಮರ್ತೋಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. Yes. The other judgment is what he has, that is a constitutional bench judgment. The earlier also is a constitutional bench judgment where during the pendency of a dispute, if a workman is dismissed or terminated illegally, it cannot, that unless approval is granted, that termination is void, and that they overruled a 3-judge bench judgment of the Supreme Court. So therefore, why I said this is, Justice Shivaraj Patil has not forgotten us. So that is what we have to. I mean, apart from this, he has written several other judgments. That is apart from it. All that I want to say is, I am grateful to every one of you, because the very fact that all of you are here and you have felicitated me, that itself shows that you have a lot of love and affection, and my wife and I are extremely thankful, and we will always remember you in the rest of our life. And as far as the Constitution and other things are concerned, of course, I think we may require another 3 to 4 hours to deliberate upon it, because one thing is certain: when the Constitution was enacted, fundamental rights became enforceable. But as far as directive principles are concerned, they became only directive principles. Of course, depending upon the judges and judges, directive principles also were said, certain circumstances became enforceable. But unfortunately, what we today see is there is a lot of dilution, and that's what I have found. That's our impression. There's a little dilution of these directive principles, number one. And another thing is enormous delay in the disposal of the cases has really, I would not use any harsh word, it has caused really very great injustice to thousands of litigants, especially in the labor matters. Industrial Disputes Act was specially enacted so that justice will be done for the workman within a limited time. But unfortunately, labor cases in the labor courts, it takes 10 years. Single judge in the High Court, 10 years. Division bench, 10 years. Supreme Court, same. So, by the time workman reaches his age of 90 years, his still case is in the High Court. So therefore, I would say, of course, this is not has nothing to do with the justice, Ravindra, but so I only request the judges who are going to be judges. Yes, who are judges and who are going to be judges, please, as far as possible, dispose of the cases as early as possible, so that the poor litigant can get something out of this litigation. This is one aspect of the matter which I wanted to say. And last but not the least, I wanted to say something. Now, judges are judges, they take an oath, they will uphold the rule of law, uphold the Constitution and the laws of India. But in this respect, it is necessary for every one of us to see that sometimes, because I have heard lately sometimes that some judges even went on even to say that Yajnavalkya, then somebody else, they're all relevant. I do not know in what way. We are guided by the Constitution and we are guided only by the laws of the country. We are not guided by ancient law, may be good. That is when we studied jurisprudence, because even now one of the subjects for I think for law students is jurisprudence, which was more than 100 years, 1000 years back in Roman law and all that kind of thing. But what is relevant in the administration of justice is the Constitution and the Constitution alone. I once again thank you, all of you. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
ಈಗ ಮೈಸೂರು ಥಿಯೇಟರ್ ಎಂಪ್ಲಾಯೀಸ್ ಅಸೋಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಭದ್ರಾವತಿ
ಏನು?
ಮುಂದಿನ ತಯಾರಿ